All right. So I've got one here. It's called There's a Triceratops in the Treehouse. Dinosaur Facts Brought to Life. So it's a story about Triceratops, but it also has lots of facts, which is like information about Triceratops. So there's a Triceratops in the treehouse. Triceratops was a big plant-eating dinosaur with 3 massive horns on his head. He lived around 70 million years ago, many millions of years before the first humans appeared. But just imagine if Triceratops was alive today. How would he cope with modern life? So let's find out. What if Triceratops joined a football team? He had sturdy legs for racing up and down the pitch, but he might pop the ball with his sharp horns. With his metre-long horn, the size of a hockey stick, Triceratops would be great at ice hockey. What if Triceratops went to the dentist? It would take the dentist all day to check his teeth. Triceratops could have up to 800 teeth in his mouth. Well, I didn't realize they had that many teeth. 800. What if Triceratops caught the train? At 9 meters long, Triceratops was almost the size of a train carriage. He wouldn't fit in with the other passengers, but he could travel in the goods wagon. So look, he's 9 meters long. So that's as big as one of these carriages holding all the people. What if Triceratops went on holiday? With his sharp parrot-like beak, Triceratops could easily crack open coconuts. They would make a tasty drink for everyone on the beach. But Triceratops would rather munch on palm leaves. His sharp teeth were perfect for slicing them up. Was Triceratops taller than my dad? Triceratops was much taller than any human. His skull alone was taller than your dad. It was 2.5 meters long. So the skull of that is 2.5 meters. So that's bigger than any person, just the head. Baby Triceratops was much smaller than its parents. Its head was only just bigger than yours. So, just imagine if we had pets, baby Triceratops look. What if Triceratops went on a school trip? He would have great fun, especially at a castle. He could pretend to fight like a knight. Look, they're doing jousting with the knight, with his... There we go, look. Triceratops wouldn't need armor, and his thick skin was good protection. He wouldn't need a lance because he had 2 long horns on his head. So these two are just like the knight's lance. And he was bigger than any horse. What if Triceratops took a ride in a hot air balloon? It would have to be a very big balloon. Triceratops weighed 4.5 tons. That's as much as 200 children. 200 children weigh the same as Triceratops. So I wonder how many children are in your school. There's probably about 200 children in your school, so if all the children in your school got together, they would weigh the same as one Triceratops. What if Triceratops got too hot? Animals keep cool in different ways. Humans sweat and dogs pant. It's when they stick out their tongues and breathe really fast. But Triceratops would use his head frill to cool down. So this is his head frill. Blood flowing to the frill carried heat away from his body. He just had to find some shade or a nice cool breeze. What if Triceratops came to my tree house? He'd be too big and heavy to get in the tree, and his thick legs and chunky feet would make it hard to climb the ladder. But he'd help you all get down. Look, the children are using his tail like a slide. But look how big he is next to the tree. Right, Triceratops skeleton. Everything we know about Triceratops comes from fossils. Skeletons that have been in the ground for thousands and thousands of years. Scientists can look at fossils to work out how dinosaurs lived in the past. This means we know lots about dinosaurs, even though no one has ever seen one. So look, this is like the dinosaur skeleton, the Triceratops skeleton, and you can see it's got a sharp beak. It's got one short horn and two long horns. It's got this big head frill. It's got a big bulky body and a big heavy tail and thick sturdy legs. So there we go, Triceratops. The name means three-horned face. Weighs 4.5 tons. It's 9 meters long. It's 3 meters tall. And its habitat is scrubland, brush, and prairies. Prairies are like grasslands. So it doesn't live in the forest. It lives kind of like where elephants live nowadays, and rhinos. So its diet was ferns, palm leaves, and other plants. So there we go. We've learnt some facts about Triceratops. So I hope you've enjoyed that one. Bye bye.